Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Minecraft 1.3. I'm going to continue to work through all the updates that I feel are necessary to look at, and I'm going to start by one that I actually missed in the previous episode, which is in the create new world screen. If I go more world options, there's actually a new type of world called large biomes, which spawns obviously very large biomes. But I'm not going to actually look at that, but I'm just letting you know that that is actually there. So I'm going to jump into this world here, which is a different world from what I was on in the previous episode, and it's got it's got a little village in here, which I'm going to get to shortly. But firstly, I'm going to talk about the adventure mode, which I saw in the previous episode in this screen. And basically what that is in single player you can type game mode 2, and basically what this does is it means that you can't break blocks, but you can interact with things like chests and stuff like that. So it'll be really good for things like adventure maps, and I look forward to seeing it in place at some point in the future for adventure maps. So that'll be quite cool. Basically, you can use tools, or at least you can use things like swords, but I'm not sure you can't use things like pickaxes and stuff like that. And I'm a little bit hungry. There we go. The next little thing that I feel I might cover is this little thing called emerald here. Now, emerald ore is quite rare. It's found only below mountain biomes, so it's the only place you're going to find it, and it's around about the same levels as gold, so about layer 4 to 31 or 32, and I think in that area it's about the same rarity as gold as well, so it's quite rare, but it is quite special, some of the things you can actually do with it. And we're going to get to that in a second. I'm also going to add that as you can see, this village here is made of sandstone, which is also new to 1.3. But the main thing I'm going to do while I'm here is have a look at the new trading system, because you can trade with these guys now. And it's worth noting that different villages, say like blacksmiths and like cooks and priests, if the village has them, they'll trade you different items, and yeah, so I'm going to get on to showing you how to do that. So this guy, he wants 18 wool, and he'll give me an emerald. I don't have 18 wool, so I'm not going to talk to you. This guy wants 5 emeralds, and he'll give me an iron hoe. So that's quite cool. And if I do that enough times, oops, didn't mean to drop that. There we go. See, look, he's got these purple particles, which means I've unlocked another option. So here we go. This is quite good. If I give him 10 of these, he'll give me a diamond pickaxe. Oops, and I dropped the emeralds again because I'm a little bit retarded. So this guy, he's a blacksmith, I think, judging by his black vest. If I talk to this one, they'll give me food, because this one with the white is a cook. And now there should be another option, and I can give this villager coal, and then I get emeralds back. So that's basically the logistics of trading with villagers. I guess it's also worth noting that items such as the bottle of enchanting and chainmail armor, which you can't usually get, are actually obtainable through the trading. You can get chain armor from the blacksmiths, and you can get the bottle of enchanting from, I think it's the priests. But I don't actually think there's a priest in this town. I'm pretty sure there's no churches around here. Doesn't look like it. So no, I can't demonstrate that. But it's also only a small chance of getting any particular item, because there are a lot of different items that can be traded. As you probably may have noticed before, if I go to game mode 1, the creator menu has been changed into categories. So that's quite cool. So it means if you know what's in what category, you can access it quite quickly. I'm not 100% good with that yet, but that is okay, because if you press that, you can search an item. So if I wanted to search for diamonds, there's all the diamond stuff. I don't even need to type the whole word. So if you don't know where everything is, you can search it. And also there's a little tab here which shows the survival inventory. So that shows all the crap, and you can just chuck stuff you don't want in here and delete it. And I don't think I really need these emeralds anymore. I'll just chuck them there. And yeah, so that's that. That's quite cool. And also, if I go game mode 0, I forgot to mention that you do need an iron pick to mine emerald ore. It won't work unless you have an iron pick or better. So yeah, that's quite cool. And another new thing, this is quite a cool thing actually, and one that has been quite a long time coming, and that's being able to write in books. It's something I've been looking forward to. And before we get into that, it is worth noting that the recipe has changed for books. So now, instead of just using 3 paper, you also need a 1 piece of leather, which makes sense because it's for the binding of the book. So that's that. And then to change it into something you can actually write into, you have to make a book and quill, which is 1 book, 1 ink sac, and 1 feather. And there we go. And then you just right click to open it, and you can write stuff. And if you press done, that'll save it, and you can open it, and it's there. And if you press sign it, you can finish the book off, and now this can be given to someone, and it can be read, but it can't be edited. And you can make these books up to 50 pages long, so you can pretty much write a small book in there, which is quite cool. Yeah, so that's about that for books. So that's quite cool. Something I've been looking forward to. Now there are a few little other improvements which I should mention, and there's a couple for multiplayer here which I might mention. I'm not going to show you them because I don't really have any multiplayer servers set up at the moment, but some of the notable things are that entities are less likely to glitch through blocks, so that's quite good. Also, one of the really good things is that blocks that other people are mining now show the breaking animation, so that's something I've been looking forward to for a while as well. And also there's a new hardcore difficulty for multiplayer, where basically you're banned from the server if you die, so that's always nice. Some other small changes in the game, and I can actually show you this one here, is that stackable items, if you put them on the ground like that, they'll sort of merge into a stack, into small stacks. So if you go like that, it's usually very random, but you see they're going. So if I pick up this here, that was 2. So if I do, what's a better way to do this? If I do that, you can see they're disappearing into that one. So I'm on 52 in my hand right now. If I pick this up, I'm on 59. So they go to little stacks like that, which is good for reducing CPU usage, which is cool. Other things you can do is shift clicking for armor into your armor slots in your inventory. Also for brewing stands and enchantment tables. So that's quite cool as well. If I change it to night, time set, 18,000. The stars are now smaller, but a little bit brighter, and I actually like that. It looks a little bit more realistic almost. Not that Minecraft really needs a whole lot of realism, but I like that change. It's a good one. What else have we got here? And oh yes, another cool thing is that when you're drowning and you used to get that knockback which knocked you down and stopped you from getting to the surface, that has been removed. So you will be able to hopefully save yourself from drowning, unless you're in an extremely deep pool, and in that case you're kind of doomed. There's also a couple of bug fixes which I might mention, and the first is that they fixed Silk Touch only giving one slab from double slabs, so now you get the double slab block, so that's good. And also they fixed tools taking damage from like one hit blocks like grass, so I can actually demonstrate this right now. Usually this would use up some durability on the pickaxe, but as you can see it's not actually doing that right now, so that's cool. And that'll about do it for this episode. There's a lot more to cover, so stay tuned, and that'll about do this. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.